Hi, this is Patralekha.
Hi, I'm Gaurav,
Hi, I'm Tara.
and you're watching us on biscuit.com.
I'm so very excited and nervous at the same time. So far, the response to the trailer and all the material that's been released is very, very positive. And I hope that a lot of people go and watch the film on April 8th.
Oh, yes, we're all excited. You want to know a little about the film, right?
Yeah.
So, it's a film about love in the times of lust. It's a film about swingers. It's a film about this couple, which is friends with benefits. So, there's this young widow, and there's this another guy. So, I'll tell you a little about my character as well. So, this guy is Sameer Saxena. He's a young, rich, spoiled brat. His mother left him while he was a young kid, and he doesn't believe in love. And there's no, adventure in his life. He does self-harm. He's into drugs. He cuts himself just to feel that he's alive. And then how he with Ramona, they play love games, and how he ends up falling in love with Tara, and the story goes forward.
I'm very excited. We all have worked so hard, the cast, the crew, and our labor of love is coming out on 8th of April. Please do go watch it. Regarding my character, I play this young widow. I'm unapologetic about my lifestyle. I play love games with Sam, and unfortunately, he finds love, and I don't love love. So
This is not bold, it's actually, Bhatt Sahab said something wonderful yesterday. We had a press conference. He said that this is basically just a mirror, image of society, and that's what the film is. Like, they just told you about their characters. Alisha, which is my character, she's a woman who is, an independent woman. She's a doctor, but she's in an abusive marriage, and how through love she finds her inner strength in the film. We're talking about swingers, we're talking about a guy who, does self-harm because to feel something. A woman who's, as she said, unapologetic about her, endeavors or whatever it is. And this is something that is a very real film. It's all taken from reality, and there's not been a film in Bollywood which has been about swingers, even though it's something that's so rampant in society today. And like Gaurav, Patra and I, the three of us have done a lot of research on this, and they'll tell you more about that as well.
So basically, like I said, it's a
Thank
film
you for
about
listening to me.
swingers, and it's not. Bold as in I would say it's got a brave content, and you cannot tame it down and come out and say that it's a bold. It's got a brave content, and we are actually showing it. But it's something not that we've come up with and we've invented something. This is what happens in the society, and we're actually showing that swinging and all. It's there, and it's how it's happening. It's just people are sitting and talking behind the doors, but Vishesh films, like always, they've actually taken a step and made a film over it.
it was wonderful. Vikram sir is such an intelligent man, and every time I got stuck, he so wonderfully made me understand, how should I do the scene, or even there were, our first kissing scene, which was very intimate, and I was very intimidated by him, by the surroundings, how it is. But Vikram sir told me a very wonderful thing, he told me, Patra, just treat it as a dialogue. Don't think anything more or less. And that was such a wonderful advice that he gave it to me, because we always tend to overthink.
Right.
But it was just wonderful working with him.
He's a great guy. Yeah? More than a director, the kind of equation that I have with him is like an elder brother. I've finished 2 films with him. I've also completed Raaz. So it's been a great bond that I have with him. It's not. He knows me inside out. I know him. So the director, the chemistry between an actor and a director. It's very important, and I think it's much more than that. He's a great friend.
Yeah, to me, Vikram sir is my mentor, and he's somebody who both him and Bhatt Sahab actually have both become people who I can call at any time of day and night with any personal issue or professional issue or anything like that. Both of them have really helped me through the film, and I feel I've really changed as a person because of that. Like Vikram sir, he can read my thoughts, and set pe bhi, like he would tell me that you're thinking this, but you should be actually thinking this or something. And he's
That's true. He always knew, what we were thinking.
Yeah,
that
always,
was amazing.
always. And that's an amazing thing as a director, because then as an actor you can sort of let go and be immersed in your character, and you don't have to worry am I doing it right or wrong, because he'll catch that one word in the sentence that you're thinking and tweak it, and then you'll be on the correct sur. So he's a brilliant director.
Not at all. We became like such good friends. So it was fun, I guess. Later, it was like, okay, Gaurav.
But itna Kanya movie mein now we are actually used to it.
We all are friends, you know. I
Yeah,
think that's the
exactly.
most important thing. We know that our co-actors, you know, are respecting us. We know the director understands the space.
Precisely.
So after a point, it just became, we felt, at least I felt really at home.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'm very excited, looking forward to it, and I'm very nervous as well. But which I think is good. It has to be. Right?
Yeah, and for me, this is like a relaunch, you know, Mastram, The Perfect Girl, Chokhirwali, all these films. I mean, all the work that I've done so far has been really like critically acclaimed, and films that I've done really well. But this is, you know, something where I have, I mean, T-series and Vishesh films and two mentors like Bhatt Saab and Vikram sir. So it's completely like, you know, it's like a
dream come true.
relaunch. Yeah, and it's a dream come true, and I'm waiting for April 8th.
See, I feel very fortunate that I did something after 2 years, and this is what I do. But why 2 years? Because after City Lights came out and things like that, I didn't get any such offers to, you know, that I could choose from. Look, once you're an actor, once your film is out there, you will get offers. But are these the kind of offers you want to take up? I don't know. At that point, it didn't feel right. But I'm glad I waited out because, you know, Love Games, 8th April. Watch us out.
Yes.
Well, yes, we all did a lot of prep. You know, it's just not me because see, these characters that we play have so many shades to it. And nobody is
Right.
just like
One-dimensional.
Yeah, one-dimensional. So Vikram, we had a lot of workshops. You know, Vikram sir sent us to a couple of parties to observe people. He sent us to Tinder. You know, they're swinging.
How was that experience?
It was lovely, yeah.
We
You
had
know,
to actually
just-
pull her out. कि बता बहुत हो गया, what is that?
What did you swipe for, right or left?
I swept everything right.
No, we've already finished shooting it. I mean, you know what happened when I met Mukesh ji when I was signing Love Games? You know, he said that, you know, after like almost a decade, we're launching a new boy, like a raw face after Imi and John. So which actually felt quite a great, thing
Yeah.
for me because they're known for launching newcomers, and after almost 10 years, they're launching a new guy. And it's totally different character. I mean, Love Games, this guy is an extrovert, he's a party animal, he does self-harm, drugs, sex, and all of that. On the other hand, the character in Raaz is absolutely introvert, he doesn't talk much, he's an intense guy, talks through his eyes, always on the edge.
Well, yes.
I mean, when people say that India is actually closed, close-minded about sex,
Closeted.
it's very amusing for me
Yeah.
because, you know, the other day I read this research which was done by Pornhub, and they said Indians are the second
Yes.
most frequent visitors on our site. And India is amongst the top 5 nations who are the global subscribers of these dating apps
Right.
like Tinder, Grindr, Woo. And the second nation which has, when it comes to the social media, is the second nation to be using that. So we cannot talk about everyone's watching it. In 5 days, 5 million views
Absolutely.
means people are watching
People
it.
are watching it.
We are just a closeted society.
We are.
You know,
Yeah.
when it comes to sex, LGBT community.
सबसे ज़्यादा
we are
population
really-
हमारी है.
Everything, and also I should mention that this film is not only about sex. I mean, yes, we're talking about swingers, and these 3 characters have very different, interactions with sex and intimacy and things. But there's a lot more in the
Yeah,
film than
absolutely.
just this. Yeah, like, you know, like it's unfair to say that, you know, are people ready for this, because it's much more than just about just sex. There's an actual story. There are actually 3 people who are very complex, and it's all taken from reality, and so it's a very relevant film, and it's not just, you know, full of all this kind of stuff.
For more Bollywood updates, subscribe now to youtube.com/biscuittv.